You guys, we have so much to get into on today's happy hour hang. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Megan Fox announcing that her and MGK are expecting their first child together. I don't know about anyone else. I definitely did not have this on my 2024 bingo card, but we're going to get into it. We're also going to talk about Will and Jada Smith. They were seen for the first time together in 6 months, ever since all of that drama happened with Jada revealing they've been separated for almost a decade. We also have some Liam Payne updates, you guys. One of the men being accused of selling Liam substances spoke out and did an interview with a local outlet in Argentina. And we're gonna have to get into it. We're gonna have to get into it. I don't know how to feel about it. I truly don't know how I feel about it yet. We're also gonna talk about Britney Spears and her reconciling with one of her sons. Britney's team is saying they're on the road to reconciling. Kevin Federline is having his lawyer release statements to the contrary. We're going to get into it. Like I said, we're going to talk about Megan Fox as well. Benny Blanco had nothing but absolutely fabulous things to say about Selena Gomez during a recent interview with People magazine. So I want to fill you guys in on what he had to say. It's also personally making me love Benny Blanco. At first I wasn't totally sold on him and Selena. Slowly, I've come around to him, but his comments during this interview are giving more green flags. So I can't wait to get into it. And then we're going to get into the Taylor Swift tea that we have. Why people are calling her a liar, liar, pants on fire. Her going viral for checking security and telling them to use their manners. So we have a lot to get into on this happy hour hang. Today is also Veterans Day. I think I saw Joy say that. Yes, happy Veterans Day. Happy Veterans Day, you guys. I want to shout out Uncle Dave specifically. He's one of our House of Hill members. And also shout out to all of our family members. My cousin, also grandparents. We have so many veterans in our family. And I'm sure everyone in this chat also knows a veteran as well. Some of you more so. Some of you also might be veterans too. So we definitely absolutely want to acknowledge that for sure. And just make sure we are honoring them today, for thanking them for their sacrifice, and what an amazing, selfless act that is, to serve, for us to be able to sit here and spill the tea and have our happy hour hangs. So definitely want to acknowledge that for sure. I see the chat is already going off. Jessica's in here, Maria, Destiny, Patty, Shailene, Zaya is in here, Sam is in here. Oh man, I'm actually gonna make this live, or we'll kick in before the 15 minutes is up. Live with Marissa is in here as well. George, Miss Mika, hello, Sacred Space. Nicole, Christian, Joy, Jody is here, Alina, Lizzie as well, Robert, Brittany, Miss Heather. Let's see who else. Betty made it in, Jelena made it in. Hello, everyone. I am so happy to see y'all. Jelena said, did I do something different with my hair, eyebrows? I got my eyebrows done. That's why they don't look as scary or grisly as they did before. She goes, in a good way, of course. I got these puppies taken care of on Friday. They were looking rough. They were looking not cute. They were looking not it. So they actually just are shaped up, which is probably making my eyes look freakishly bigger than they already are. You guys, I think I've talked about this before, but I had a producer who I worked with when I was in local news, and he told me that, this is a compliment, I take it as a compliment, but he told me that I have Disney princess eyes. Like, they're just very big and like open all the time. And so I think sometimes whenever I get my eyebrows done, it really like makes my large eyes be even more noticeable. I'm even looking at them right now. So I think that's what it is. I literally just got my eyebrows done, and it does really make a difference. It really does. Kate is here as well. Christy said Chiefs are 9-0. Y'all, that Chiefs game was insane. We were live texting about it in the House of Hill membership group chat. It was crazy. Absolute insanity. Still can't believe it. For those of you who didn't watch, and for those of you who are like, Madison, we only care if Taylor was there. Taylor was there. And the reason why it was such a crazy game is because, y'all, we literally won by blocking a field goal. And that is like very rare when that happens. It really does not happen a lot. I think everyone on our side was like fully prepared to be 8-1 when we were down and it was coming to them kicking a 35-yard field goal, which is not very far. We were all kind of like, okay, this is our one loss of the season. It's going to be okay. And then no, we literally blocked the field goal and everyone lost it, including me. Cass said, hi, House of Hill and Madison. Can't hang today, but wanted to show my love. Today is my 7-year wedding anniversary. Hope everyone has had a wonderful day and I will pray for everyone who needs it. Love to you all. Cass, happy anniversary. Thank you for popping in and saying hi. That is absolutely amazing. You know, I think you and your husband have one of my favorite modern day love stories ever. I think that you guys are just absolute icons. Obviously, you guys also brought JJ and Jax into this world as well. And I know our chats would not be the same without hearing about JJ and Jax or without you in it. So Cass, happy anniversary. Enjoy your day. Have the best day just enjoying one another, soaking up the fact that you all are absolute couple goals. I love seeing everyone say happy anniversary. I live for it. Joy, email me at thehouseofhill@gmail.com. I'm going to put it in there. That way I can try to send you your own invite link. That should hopefully help. Sometimes the ones that are posted in the community tab work 50% of the time. So Joy, go ahead and send an email there and we will get it worked out. We will get you in there because it really is so much fun. Yes, Cassidy, you made it. We're just catching up. We're getting into the, we're about to get into the tea, but we are making sure everyone had a fantastic weekend. We were talking about the Chiefs game, how it was absolutely insane. Yes, Sam, thank you for reminding me. If you guys are here and you have not given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. That would be so incredibly helpful. It will help people who haven't gotten their YouTube notifications hopefully get their YouTube notification. Tamara, you are absolutely so fine. Tamara, it's the holidays. We are all stressed, spread thin. Do not apologize. Do not apologize ever for that. Kiara, hi. I'm so happy that you made it. Miss Jackie X is here as well, on the phone with one of my besties, Miss Jackie X. There's nothing better than a bestie catch up. Tell your bestie we said hello while you are multitasking. Yes, let us know the news. I saw a Simple Mars said, I have some news. Let us know your news. I hope it's positive. 2024, I feel like has been a really great year for a lot of you, so definitely share your news. Angela said, Madison, just wanted to say hi because I haven't been to a live in months due to school. Hi, Angela. I hope you've been after watching. I'm so happy that you were able to pop in and say hello and keep killing it in school, girl. Keep killing it. Jody is here as well. Marie would definitely do a happy hour hang with Courtney. I need to do another one with him. It's been forever since we've done one. We did one forever ago. But no, would definitely do a happy hour hang with Courtney. And if you need a little Courtney and I fix, don't forget that we have our podcast at Toasted Tea Pod. You can find it on YouTube. You can also find it wherever you get your podcasts. Simply Mars said 5 weeks pregnant, found out yesterday. Oh my God, there is something in the water. That is amazing, Simply Mars. Congratulations. Thank you for sharing your news with us here in the House of Hill. I really, really appreciate it. We are a rainbow baby. Oh my God, I am so freaking happy for you. We are all sending you so much love and hugs and praying for an easy and healthy pregnancy for you. That is absolutely amazing. I am so excited for you. Also, hi, Amy C. I didn't see you pop in the chat. I wanted to make sure that I was able to tell you hello. Yes, Robert, thank you for also listening to Toasted Tea. I appreciate you so much. Let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this tea because I want to make sure that we have plenty of time to discuss everything, get into everything, because after this live, you guys know it's about that time. It's about that time we're getting these taken care of. This one, I'm not flipping you off, but this one clearly needs a little TLC, and then we're really overgrown. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go to dark red since we're around the holidays. I don't know, we'll see. My nail girl told me last time that my nails needed to grow out more before we went to dark red. So hopefully we'll get there and we can go to dark red. So we'll see. But I want to make sure we have plenty of time so that way I'm not late for her either and that we can get into the tea. Also, hi Kelda. Hello, hello. Okay, kicking things off, you guys, talking about Will and Jada Smith. Yes, Jody, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going back to red. I really loved my personality with the red nails, but I think I'm going to do like a dark red, not cherry red or Coca-Cola red like I did over the summer. Also, last thing, and then we're actually getting into this tea, you guys, finally was able to schedule a haircut for Thursday. So the long hair is going to be gone as of Thursday. So we got to soak it up now because the long hair will officially be gone. I know this isn't long actually, but for me it's really long. And we are going back to the nice blunt bob. So everyone enjoy. It was fun while it lasted. But Thursday, we're going back to it. I've been looking at like old videos and photos of myself with my really short hair, and I'm like, I gotta go back. It was fun while it lasted, but it's time. Amanda said, hi Madison, catching alive again finally. I'm going through a breakup after 4.5 years. I'm really struggling. I'm so excited to relax and listen to the tea. Amanda, I am so sorry that you are struggling. There is nothing worse than that heartbreak, but I wanted also to tell you, I am so proud of you for acknowledging that maybe that relationship was not for you, because after 4.5 years, there are a lot of people who would have stayed and just sucked it up and said, oh, I need to settle because this is the cards that I was meant to be dealt. And I am so proud of you for realizing that maybe this relationship wasn't for you. That takes a lot of strength and that takes a lot of courage. And I just want to make sure you hear that because I know right now, obviously it is incredibly, incredibly hard and you need to allow yourself to be sad, but also be proud of yourself too, because I'm proud of you and I am sending you so much love and hugs. Okay, also one of my other cousins just popped in the chat. Hi, cousin Chris. Okay, let's go ahead, you guys, and get into this Will and Jada Smith tea. So they are making headlines. Hi, what was Brie? You made it live. So they are making headlines, you guys, for being spotted publicly together for the first time in 6 months. The two were seen at Crossroads Kitchen in Calabasas, so in Mama and Papa Hill's neck of the woods. They were seen walking out of the restaurant hand in hand. They were very much giving couple, okay? Now, the reason why this is news, okay, is because we are confused at what is going on with Will and Jada. You know what I mean? We were not entirely sure what their marital status was. Remember when Jada Smith released her book and she was doing her press tour for her book, she revealed that her and Will Smith have actually been separated since 2016. They were just acting like a married couple to the public, but in private, they were separated. Now, she did say they didn't have any plans to divorce. The last we heard about this was October of 2023. She said they were putting in a lot of heavy work. And it appears whatever work they've been doing, I guess, is working for their benefit. Because like I said, they were out to dinner. This is the first time we've seen them out to dinner as a couple in a long time. They did seem happy. Jada had her arms wrapped around Will. So I guess everything is fine. I don't know. I was actually pretty surprised because I was like, haven't seen them in forever. Kind of honestly forgot about the fact that they had that drama and that big separation reveal. But apparently things are okay. Sam said, do Will and Jada even know what's going on with Will and Jada? Literally, Sam. Literally. I feel like Jules said that was so confusing. It was confusing, and I don't know about anyone else, but I also felt duped. Like, for some reason, Will and Jada used to be this couple that I think a lot of people looked at as couple goals because they would talk so many things out. They would be honest at the red table. They always seemed so supportive of one another. And then to find out that they were actually separated for several years, since 2016, behind our backs, and were just parading around like they were a married couple, I think a lot of people felt like they could no longer trust Will and Jada. And I feel like I was definitely one of those people. I was just like, wow, that was crazy that y'all really pulled that. Like, not a fan, but I'm happy to see that they're at least out together. Hopefully they've been able to work through it. Like I said, they did say that they've been putting in a lot of heavy work, so we'll see. Jamie said, convenient timing, trying to get some positive press before Diddy drops their names. I saw a lot of you. Simply Mars said convenient timing too. Miss Heather was talking about the rumors publicly to distract from Will being involved with the Diddy issues. Y'all, you know, I feel like I'm so skeptical of everyone in Hollywood right now because of everything going on with Diddy. And y'all are probably not wrong. Also, some insider tea. Someone who I am friends with who worked in the music industry in the past, I wanted to tell you all this because I saw her recently and she was like, I saw you in the Diddy documentary. I gasped because they used one of my TikToks in the TMZ Diddy documentary. And then she brought up J-Lo because she said she's been around J-Lo several times. And I told her, she said she saw all of our videos and our comments about how people are skeptical about J-Lo and Diddy having some shenanigans that they keep secret from one another. And she told me that we are not off in our theory of that. We are not off in our theory that J-Lo and Diddy had some crazy pact to never speak out against one another. And she just said, we're not wrong when I say, is all of the interviews she's doing to distract us from something? She said, wouldn't be surprised. So I just wanted to tell y'all that I did talk to somebody who had some insider info and who has been keeping up with what our theories are here in the House of Hill in regards to Diddy and J-Lo. And apparently we're not off in thinking that things are a distraction. Which, back to Diddy and Will and Jada, I would not be surprised if certain things are distractions now these days. I feel like I am literally skeptical of everyone and everything. You know what I mean? It's really crazy. Jody said, Will got canceled for a while over a slap that defended an estranged fake marriage. So weird. That was the other weird part. That was the other weird part about it. Betty, I love Betty. Betty goes, don't include me in that theory. I don't agree. Betty, definitely not including you, girlie. Not including you. Some of us think that. Never, never, never. Let's see. Charlie Horse said, yay, I'm live outside in the garden while I listen. Oh, we love an al fresco happy hour hang. Okay, let's go ahead, you guys, and move on and get into, yes, Jamie, you made it. Let's get into this Liam Payne update, you guys. Because this is one of those things that it is everywhere, and this person did a public interview on a news station, so I obviously have to fill you in. But I don't want us to put too much weight on what this person is saying because something in my gut feels off, and I want to be upfront and honest with you guys about that before we even get into these details. But again, because this is everywhere, I want to make sure I fill you guys in. Cassidy said, can you recap everything we've found out about Liam's sudden passing so far? Yes. So we know that Liam Payne passed away after falling off his hotel balcony in Argentina. We know that after the toxicology report came back, he had multiple substances in his system that impaired him. One of those substances that has made headlines everywhere is pink cocaine. I'm just going to say it, pink cocaine. And it is a combination of different substances. It's a combination of MDMA, methamphetamine, ketamine, and one other thing. He had that in his system at the time of his passing. Authorities have ruled it an accidental fall. They said it was not on purpose. He likely fainted while he was outside on the balcony and fell. They claim to have security footage of this happening. Okay. Now, we also know that Liam's body has been returned back to the UK. And we also know that 3 people have been detained by the Argentinian police in connection to Liam's passing. One person who they're identifying as somebody who claimed he was Liam's friend, and then 2 of the people are hotel employees who they believe sold the substances to Liam. Jules said, so he did have it in his system. Some say he did and some didn't. Jules, based on what I think is credible, I have seen consistently across the board that the toxicology report came back that he had substances in his system. Now, there are conspiracy theories out there as well, and if you're scrolling on TikTok, I'm sure y'all are seeing even more theories. But again, I'm with something like this, really try to just focus in on what I believe to be true based on the reports out there. Now, today, like I said, the update we have is one of the men who was detained by police, for one of the former hotel employees. He's being identified as Brian Paez. He worked at the hotel, okay? Oh, no, Jules, don't apologize. It is a brutal world of misinformation out there, okay? Never apologize. It is very hard to sift through what is fact and what is fiction when it comes to the Liam Payne situation, especially when you are on social media. Even for me being on TikTok, there's been some things that I'm like, what am I watching? So, okay, no, you do not apologize. So he did an interview with a local news station in Argentina. He worked at the restaurant in the hotel, okay? He claims that he only met Liam twice before his passing. He did admit during this interview to taking substances with Liam at the hotel, but he swears he never sold anything to Liam or received any money from Liam. He claims to have texts where Liam is offering him money for substances, but he claims he never took money from Liam. He said he believed that Liam was just offering him money because he was used to offering money for everything, okay? Now here is where things go off the rails, okay? He claims that the second time he hung out with Liam, it was in his room. They were taking substances. He claims that he spent the night there. And he also claims that something intimate happened between him and Liam during that second hangout. He claims that he has text messages of Liam asking him if he's okay to prove that something intimate happened. He claims to have text messages about Liam asking him about clothes that were left behind. He says that Liam was really sweet. He says that the last time he saw Liam is when he claims that Liam went to where he lived because Brian says he told Liam, can you meet my best friend? My best friend's a huge fan. Liam went to go meet the best friend. He wanted to hang out with them. Brian said, I can't hang out. I've got to go into work. So the last time he saw Liam was Liam getting into a cab and going back to the hotel. And then obviously we know the events that ended up happening later. Unserious said, R.I.P. Liam Payne. Hotels are very shady. Be careful. Unserious, I don't disagree. I think that this is a case of somebody really trying to put a story out there. I don't even know really how to react, you guys, because if Liam Payne was sexually active with anyone, it doesn't matter. I don't want it to feel like we're saying that could have never happened because we don't think Liam would have hooked up with a man, because we don't know. And I don't want to demonize, look like I'm demonizing that or saying that there's no way that that could be true, because we don't know that about Liam. We don't know what Liam was into. We do know that he was on this trip with his girlfriend. We do know, to our knowledge, he was faithful to her. And it feels like this story, in my personal opinion, is coming out of left field. It just feels crazy to me that you've been detained by police. Obviously, he's not behind bars right now, but now you're going and sharing all of this information to try to clear your name, but yet you're really exposing all of these intimate details. It's just really weird to me. I'm with you, Shailene. Liam's not here to give his version of events. It just feels weird. Jelena said, if it was a woman, would we be more inclined to believe the story? And Jelena, that's a very, very fair point. I think that people would be probably more inclined to believe it if it was a woman. Genuinely, I really do. And that's why I don't want to completely be like, we have to write this story off, because we don't know. We don't know what Liam did on vacation behind closed doors. We don't know. But the whole thing feels icky to me personally. Feels icky to me that you're doing this interview. It feels icky to me that you're trying to almost like add a salacious spin on your story by being like, we were intimate, because he knows that people are going to definitely want more tea on that because we're nosy. It's just, it feels like he's just trying to expose for the sake of exposing. And I don't know why, it's just not sitting well with me. Maria said, how can he exploit someone after they're gone? My heart aches for him. I also think, for me, people were being so brutal to his girlfriend. And I also think of her in all of this. Like, this is just one more thing that I'm sure people are going to come at her about now. Joy said, if it's true, I want to see the text message where the receipts. I would also like to see the receipts as well. Sam said, well, they said he had 2 girls in his hotel room day of. Workers. They haven't come forward with any type of statement like that, so it's gross that he's just supplying random information. Betty said, so what if he was with a guy? What's the big deal? He also called 2 workers and then didn't pay them. Betty, that's how I feel, and that's why I don't want to totally blow it off, because we don't know what he was doing, and whatever he was doing, if everyone's a consenting adult, okay, you know what I mean? It just, the whole interview thing feels crazy. And maybe too, it feels crazy to us because here in the States, if you're involved in a criminal investigation and you've been brought in by police, you're not going out to give television interviews. No one would do that. So maybe for us too, that's also why it feels weird, because that's just not something that would happen here. You know what I mean? Let's see. Unserious said, R.I.P. Liam, so sad we'll never hear his side of the story. The first member and songwriter of One Direction. Do we believe Liam's ex-girlfriend if we don't believe Yolanda? You know, I think Liam Payne had a lot of things that he was working through. And I think his ex-girlfriend was speaking publicly on certain things because she felt like she had no other choice. And that is her prerogative. Again, we will never know the other side of the situation. We won't. You know, and we don't know. We don't know. So I just pray for Liam's family and friends, because this is an ongoing thing. We're going to keep hearing more details. We are going to, I'm sure, hear more people speak out. And it's going to be a long road. It's going to be a long road. It's going to be a tough grieving process for them. And, you know, I really, really feel for his family, friends, and fans. Christy said, whether it's true or not, this man shouldn't be out saying all this stuff after he sadly passed away. And I think that's where I'm at with you, with it, Christy. That's where I'm at too. I get he's trying to exonerate himself, but it also feels like I guess maybe my issue with it is it feels like he's trying to exploit whatever situation him and Liam had to be on the news, to clear his name. And I think that's where I'm also feeling icky about it. You know, instead of just respecting whatever happened between them, it now feels like a spectacle. And I don't think that's necessarily fair. That's what I was trying to verbalize. Now it feels like he's making it a spectacle. And I think that's what I don't like about it. That doesn't sit well for me in my heart, you know? Crimson Rose said, I think the reason is wrong that it's a guy is because imagine outing someone while alive and without their own consent, but to do it when it's past his poor character and clout chasing. For sure. Yep, absolutely. We're saying the same things. I think that is really what is our issue and why we feel like we're questioning this man's credibility, I guess you could say, for that reason. Not necessarily his story might be a lie, but it's for the spectacle of it all is where we're struggling. Irene said, it's my first time back in for a live after giving birth to my twins. Irene, congratulations. And I'm sorry your babies are sick. We're sending them all of the healing vibes. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and move on and get into this Britney Spears update. We want to make sure we're just continuing to send our love and prayers to Liam Payne's family, friends, and fans. We're going to get into this Britney Spears tea. Hi, Miss Mika. So you guys, there are contradicting reports about Britney Spears reconciling with her son, Jaden. Also, if you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, will you please go ahead and do so? We have over 215 people watching right now. So if you could please give this video a thumbs up, that would be amazing. So you guys, Jaden has reportedly moved back to California from Hawaii. Remember, Kevin Federline moved the boys and the rest of his family to Hawaii. Now Jaden moved back, that he's over the age of 18. Sources told TMZ that Jaden has seen Britney a couple of times since moving back, okay? However, as far as them having a full reconciliation, Kevin Federline's lawyer said that would be news to Kevin. The lawyer told TMZ, quote, if there's been a reconciliation, it's news to Kevin. The lawyer added that Kevin speaks to Jaden frequently, and he has not shared anything about a reconciliation about his mom to Kevin. Meanwhile, a source did tell People magazine that spending time with Jaden has made Britney, quote, really happy. So I think for me, the way I'm interpreting the situation is Jaden is making strides to try to repair his relationship with his mom. Of course, it's not going to go 0 to 100. There's a lot of hurt on both sides. It's going to take some time, but there are efforts being made. And by Kevin Federline, again, in my own personal opinion, and by Kevin Federline having his lawyer come out and release this statement and say, well, if there's a reconciliation, Kevin knows nothing about it. It feels like he's trying to discount what Jaden and Britney are working towards. And I think that's what irritates me. Like, why can't you just be happy that your son is working on repairing his relationship with his mom? Why are you having your lawyer release a statement discounting what is possibly happening? That gives me the ick. And that is why I think we got to add Kevin Federline. I don't think he's officially been added, but I think we should add him to the Drunk Punch in Public list. He should have been added probably a long time ago. I think it was an oversight because Jamie Spears was on there. You know what I mean? So no, he needs to be added. And he's being added today. Unserious said, hotel guy should have never used Liam for clout. He was not under oath. He didn't have to out Liam when he's passed on. Inappropriate. Save it for court. I'm with you, Unserious. He was definitely giving spectacle vibes for sure. I get he's trying to defend himself, but it was giving spectacle. Freaky Walrus said, hello from the Walrus. We have to remember Britney's kids will unfortunately, given their age, be influenced by the media. Oh, for sure. And again, I do believe there's a lot of hurt on both sides, okay? I believe Britney feels, I'm sure, a lot of type of ways, and her sons feel a certain type of way. We also don't know what narratives they were being fed when all of this strife was going on. Who knows what Kevin Federline has been telling these kids over the years, okay? We have absolutely no idea. But it just bothers me that, again, his lawyer is out here trying to diminish any work that Jaden and Britney are doing on their relationship. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's giving obsessed and not a good way. It's giving focus on your own life. Why are you why are you commenting on anything that Britney is doing? You're not getting child support. You're not getting a paycheck from her anymore. Why are you commenting on anything that Britney is doing at this point? Yes, I get you guys share children, but they are over the age of 18. They're making their own decisions. Why do you need to come through and release a statement through your lawyer? And maybe you don't talk to your son as much as you think. Maybe he's not telling you. There's a multitude of possibilities there. Anyway, that's the tea on that. Let's go ahead and get into this Megan Fox update because I know we all want to discuss it, but Kevin Federline's just definitely giving me the ick and I needed to discuss. Sam said it's none of his business and he shouldn't know about it anyway. I definitely think he has been speaking badly about her in front of the kids. This just proves it to me. That's how I feel. Amy C said they can choose for themselves now. Absolutely. Jody said that's exactly why I'm mad. He's probably really bitter that he can't live off Britney anymore. Period. Colors said period, and I'm with ya. Robert said if Jaden wants to reconcile with his mom, he should do so. Kevin, literally. Kelda said maybe he got paid to comment. I don't think, well, it was TMZ. Kelda, it was TMZ. Might not be wrong on that one, Kelda. I mean, might not be wrong. Might not be wrong. Anything for a buck. That is the tea. Unserious said everyone's got to try Outback Steakhouse. Oh, Unserious. That used to be my go-to order from Outback. I used to love a kid's mac and cheese and a salad because they have really good ranch at Outback with some bread. Chef's kiss. Okay, you guys, getting into this Megan Fox tea. Patty said Kevin is mad because he ain't getting money from Britney. Tea. Betty said Kevin isn't getting the 40K in child support. Yep. So he's PO'd. These people are gross. Crystal said he strikes me as a man who would do anything for a check. Crystal, agreed. So you guys, Joy, shirts that say we're proud supporters of the Junk Punch in Public list. Okay, that would be funny. Joy, I do feel like we need some sort of shirt for sure. I need to add that to the merch line. Maybe I'll do that for the holidays. Would you guys be down for some Junk Punch in Public list or merch for the holidays? Let me know if you'd be down, and if so, I'll get on that. Because I think that would be a fun like holiday drop. Something Junk Punch and Public list related. It would be really fun for the holidays. Okay, I think that would be fun. Yes, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. I'm living for it. Yes. Okay. Misty said, hey everyone, have a blessed day. Madison, do you like Jelly Roll? Huge fan here. Yes, Misty. Okay, let me get into, I actually want to talk about something with Jelly Roll really quick, and then I'll finish this Megan Fox tea. I know I've been teasing it for the past 10 minutes. Over the weekend, I saw this clip of Jelly Roll's recent show. Hi, Tabitha. And I don't remember what city he was in, but Jelly Roll goes wherever he's traveling for shows. He'll usually go perform at a prison earlier in the day because obviously he spent time behind bars. And so as a way to give back and give inmates hope and wanting them to, change their lives when they get out, he goes and performs at prisons, and I think it's super admirable and super amazing. But to take it one step further, at the prison that he performed at prior to his show over the weekend, they have a program where inmates get together, they work on music, they make plans for when they're gonna get out, and it's like a support group for one another to better their futures. And Jelly Roll went as far as to speak to the head of the prison and say, hey, I'm going to choke up actually thinking about it because I was literally crying watching this video. Hey, for one night, can you let these guys out, let them come share their gift in front of thousands and thousands of people to just remind them why they are putting in the work. And he said, I just want them to, in his speech, he said, they left from being in prison and tonight they're going to go to bed behind bars. They're going to go to bed in prison. But for just this one time on stage, I want y'all to hear their talent and I want y'all to cheer for them and I want y'all to show them. Literally, I have goosebumps thinking about it. I want y'all to show them what life is like once they're out. And he let these guys come out on stage. He let them perform and they were amazing, amazing. The Shade Room posted a clip about it. They were absolutely amazing. And I just wanted to share that because I did see that over the weekend, Misty. I thought it was absolutely amazing. And Jelly Roll is somebody who does not get enough press and praise because he's not doing it for the press and praise, right? He's doing it because he's actually a good person, but he does not get enough press and praise for walking the walk and talking the talk. He puts his money where his mouth is. He is using his platform, his power, his talent, and his reach to make positive change in people's lives. And that is something I want to make sure we recognize here because we talk a lot of shenanigans here because that's entertaining. You know what I mean? We love getting into the messy tea. But definitely wanted to mention that. Thank you, Misty, for reminding me that I saw that and it was amazing. Go look up the videos. You'll cry, I cried, and I lived for every second of it. So thank you for reminding me of that, Misty. I really appreciate it. Unserious said, Jelly Roll, they could never make me hate you. I stand. And that's how I feel too. I'm with you, Unserious. I am with you. Okay. Megan Fox tea, you guys. Oh, Jelena, wait till you watch the clip. Like, I was literally crying in the club. Like, it is so good. George said we need more celebs like Jelly Roll. I'm with you. Tabitha said I stand Jelly Roll too. Also, George, please tell Vicky we said hi. Please tell Vicky we said hello as well. And Joy said, I love Jelly Roll. He's amazing and his documentary made me cry. Okay, I need to watch the documentary. And I'll make sure I have a box of tissues when I do it. Megan Fox, you guys, is expecting a child with Machine Gun Kelly. Raise your hand if you saw this coming, because I definitely did not. So Megan Fox posted a pregnancy photo and positive pregnancy test on her Instagram. She captioned it saying, nothing is ever really lost, welcome back. It's a lyric from Machine Gun Kelly's song about a miscarriage that him and Megan Fox experienced previously. This is going to be Megan's fourth child, MGK's second child, but their first child together, okay? I think this is incredibly shocking because we didn't know what was going on with Megan Fox and MGK. You know what I mean? They have been very up and down, very all over the place. Even the last interview Megan Fox did on Call Her Daddy, she was like, I'm not publicly saying what our status is because everyone always has something to say about it. So it's like, okay. Remember earlier, was that earlier this year or was it last year? My timelines are all running together. When she posted on Instagram and looked like she was burning MGK's stuff and we were all like, they're breaking up. She alluded to him cheating on her and then went on Instagram and was like, there's no third party causing problems. And then they were back together. Then they were broken up. Then they were seen going to therapy. Then their engagement was called off. Like, woo, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. But I guess we're at an up part and they're expecting their first child together. Insane. Did not see this coming in a million years. Abby says, is it a vampire child? LOL. I can't get past them drinking blood a couple years ago. Yes, for those of you who might have forgotten, Abby is referring to when they drank one another's blood when they got engaged. That was a thing. That was definitely a thing. That was definitely a thing. And I'm giggling at it. Well, if it's anything like Renesmee, if they name their baby Renesmee, I'll die. I'll literally die. If they name their baby Renesmee as an ode to being a vampire baby, I will. Why did I just say it like that? Baby, because my brain just short-circuited thinking of them naming their child Renesmee, and like, that would be so funny. Honestly, they would do it. They would do it. They're like that level that they would do that. You know what I mean? They definitely are. Color said they better not. Color said, Madison, get your little Twilight shipping self out of here. We are not letting them name this baby Renesmee. Kelda said, let's hope they get their relationship to a healthy place. More important than ever now. They always strike me as toxic codependency. Kelda, I don't think you're wrong. I have always kind of felt that too, in my opinion. I've always felt like, in my opinion, they've always given me such a level of intensity that I do believe their relationship can border toxic. Again, that's my own personal opinion. But hopefully they, have been putting in the work. They're in a better place. I really do think they're in a better place as of right now. They both seem happy about this news. And, they have experienced pregnancy loss before, so I'm happy that she is pregnant. They, are going to share a child together. And they seem happy. We're happy. Babies are blessings. I just would be lying to you guys if I said, oh, I'm not that surprised to see this. I was shocked to see it. Like fully shocked. I actually could not believe it was Megan Fox posting that on her Instagram. Like, it took me a minute to compute, to process and comprehend what I was looking at. So I just, I had to be completely honest with you guys. This was not some celebrity that I saw and was like, oh yeah, that makes total sense. I saw that and I was like, what in the actual F is going on? And then my second thought was, I cannot wait for today's happy hour hang so we can get into it. Unserious said, not forgiving the Charlie XCX fans who bullied Jelly Roll. Megan's the hot girl from high school, and MGK is the fidget spinner guy who got lucky. Congrats. They are obsessed with each other, though, for sure. I'm dead. Also, I don't know how Megan wears that engagement ring. Oh, without cut, she did have a crazy engagement ring, for sure. Also, Amanda said, however, y'all, 3 weeks sober from beer. Amanda, that is amazing. That is absolutely amazing. Alina said, 28 weeks sober from alcohol over here. Congratulations to Amanda and Alina. Y'all are absolutely iconic. Thank you for sharing that news with us. I'm so proud of you. Okay, you guys, let's move on and get into the Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco tea, and then we're going to get into the tailored tea. I want to make sure we have plenty of time to get into all of this. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. We have over 230 people watching live and only 96 likes. So if you guys are here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up, please do so. So you guys, Benny Blanco spoke about his relationship with Selena Gomez during his interview in People Magazine's Sexiest Man Alive issue. He said, quote, I'm a real morning person. It's my favorite time to spend with Sel because we both wake up really early. It's like our moment before the rest of the world wakes up. He went on to call her his true best friend that he gets to do everything in the world with. He said, quote, every day is the best day of my life. And then he also was asked to give advice about first dates. And I really love what he had to say about dating, first dates in general. He shared that he tries to go all out on every date, which he said doesn't mean spending your whole bank account. It means being attentive and listening. He said for people who need first date tips, he said it should leave your partner calling her friends and saying, oh my gosh, this was the craziest thing. He said he also tries to create memorable moments in time because everyone is so busy. Everyone has so much work to do. Everyone is so stressed. He said if we can sit back and forget about everything for an hour to 4 hours, then it's a good date. Y'all, this is the biggest green flag in my opinion. I feel like Benny Blanco is so aware and I'm living for it. So he wasn't named like People Magazine, Sexiest Man Alive. They usually name someone and then put a bunch of people in the issue. And this was him in the issue, his interview in the issue. The fact that he acknowledged everyone's busy, everyone's stressed, everyone has anxiety, everyone has so much work to do. So I want our date to make you forget about all of that for an hour to 4 hours. Where can I find a man like Benny Blanco? Where can I find a man like Benny Blanco? That is the biggest green flag I have heard in a long time. And that's how I know him and Travis Kelce would get along. I saw a TikTok today too, you guys, that a girl was going through and like looking at pictures of Travis and Taylor. And the girl was saying how like all of us who are strong, independent women want to be with someone who we can turn our brains off around. And I was like, oh my God, that is exactly what I'm looking for. Like I have to be on it 24/7, 365. I want my boyfriend, my husband to be able to handle things sometimes. Like, yes, I can handle it, but I don't want to have to handle it all the time. It's refreshing to not handle it all the time. And they were saying how in like one of these photos of Taylor and Travis leaving the restaurant, she was like, that girl has had 3 vodka crayons. He made the reservation. He called the car. He's taking care of everything. Like, that's what you're looking for. And I feel like Benny Blanco is giving the same energy in this interview by being like, I'm planning the date. I'm making sure it's something that you are going to remember for the rest of time. Something that will make you forget about all the ish you have going on. And it's going to be so amazing that we're just going to be in this moment together. I also think it's crucial that he said it doesn't have to be a date that blows your entire bank account. It can just be a date that is so amazing because I listened to what my partner has been asking for and wanting. I don't know. Green flags all across the board for Benny Blanco after that interview, y'all. I can't even freaking tell a lie. Miss Heather said, I have to head out early, but I'll watch the rest later tonight. Much love to everyone. Bye, Miss Heather. Thank you for hanging out with us. Jelena said, somebody taking responsibility for their relationship. Exactly. Jewel said, yes. And a man that looks at you like Trav looks at Taylor, need that in our lives. Yes. Diana said, I wish they'd get married already. Diana, yes. Terry said, correct. I agree with Benny Blanco. I'm here for it. Selena Gomez, the queen. You found a right man and you're living forever. You go, girl. Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely. Like, this is what we're looking for. If your partner is not living up to this standard, no. No. And you know what? Again, I'm single, so I'm sure people are going to, after watch this, and some people are going to drag me and be like, Madison, your standards are too high. This is showing me my standards are not too high. My standards are not too high. They are just where they need to be. And there are men out there who meet these standards. Clearly, you really have to work for that, like work through it and sift through all of these people out there to find them. But my standards are not too high. There are men who meet them. We just got to wait for the right one. So my other single people in the chat, remember, okay? Remember, we need to wait until our standards are met. Selena waited until her standards have been met, and look at her now. Look at her now. Okay, sorry. I didn't even mean to tee up a Selena Gomez song title, but I'm just saying. Shout out to Selena. Shout out to Benny. I live, laugh, love them. I'm here for them as a couple. I love it. Unserious said, it's decided. Mr. Unserious is the sexiest man alive. Unserious, I live for that. I live for that. You're a lucky girly. A lucky, lucky girly. Okay, let's go ahead. Emmy, I'm so happy you made it to the live. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this Taylor Swift tea, you guys. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. So you guys, the reason why people are calling Taylor a little liar, liar, pants on fire, okay, it's actually funny. Ali said not to necessarily associate or compare the two, but it feels and looks like the exact opposite with Hailey and Justin Bieber. I feel like she's only ever taking care of him. Ali? Not wrong. Not wrong by appearances. Of course, we don't know what's happening behind closed doors. But you stopped me in my little tracks with that one, Allie. You stopped me in my little tracks. You sure did. Tamara said, LOL, Courtney Revolution would love that for Selena Gomez. Look at her now. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so the reason why you guys why people are calling Taylor a little liar, it's not that deep. But the MTV EMAs were last night, the European Music Awards. Taylor cleaned house, but after she won the award for Best Video with Post Malone for Fortnite, they played a video message of Taylor. And in the video message, she was like, I'm coming to you from the Eras tour. I'm so sad I'm not there. Thank you guys so much. I wish I was there for you right now. However, in real time, Taylor was not backstage at the Eras Tour. She was at the Chiefs game supporting Travis Kelce. So people were obviously like, Miss Ma'am, you're not working. You're off. And on your off day, you're not at the EMAs. You're supporting your mans, which people weren't necessarily mad about. They were just laughing. They were like, Taylor, a little liar, liar, pants on fire. Taylor, somebody who called into work and then didn't forget, or like Taylor called into work and then forgot that she posted on Instagram. Accidentally texting your boss when you're out, when you're saying you're too sick to come in. Like, people were calling her a liar, but not, at least most of the comments I read, it wasn't viciousness. It was more so people just like laughing that Taylor got caught saying she was backstage at the Eras Tour and then she was really at the Chiefs game, which she had a day off. And, you know, her and Travis have both made it abundantly clear in pretty much any interview that they've done where they're asked about their relationship. And they have said that whenever they can show up for one another and their schedules allow them to show up for one another, they will show up for one another. So, you know, Taylor was on a break and she wanted to show up to support her man. And I respect it. Jessica said, respect to that. She chose the game over an award show. The lady got her priorities right. Madison Chiefs before awards. I mean, Jessica, you know I'm not going to be mad that she showed up to Arrowhead another time and gave us a fit that was absolutely iconic and incredible. Robert said, are Taylor and Selena still close? I really hope so because I want a double date so bad. Tavis and Melina together would be amazing to see. I'm waiting for the double date too, Robert. I am waiting. Kelda said, is this news? Don't celebs make things out of time to promote at the right moments? They do. And obviously I think it's something that we all recognize, like it's not that big of a deal, but I think because she was all over social media being at the Chiefs game, her being like, I'm backstage at the Eras Tour. You know, Kelda, if people have an opportunity to poke at Taylor Swift, they're going to take the opportunity to poke at Taylor Swift. Just like Selena Gomez, same thing. If people posing as Swifties or whatever, if people can find a flaw in Taylor Swift, they're going to amplify it and they're going to put it on social media, whether they're joking or not. Taylor Swift did something wrong in their eyes, or Taylor Swift maybe forgot to cross a T and dot an I. We got to make it a big deal. Obviously, we're all mature adults who have brain cells, who know she pre-taped that. It was not a big deal. I'm sure the award show needed that video by a certain due date to make sure it was queued up for their broadcast and ready to go if and when Taylor would win. However, not everyone on the internet is well-versed in that situation. You know what I mean? Dave said Ferris Bueller on TV at the Cubs game. Literally. Iconic movie. No, she definitely was backstage when she taped it. I think it was just more so the airing of it and then the fact that she was all over social media at the Chiefs game. Like, it really, again, it's not a big deal, but you know, people will make anything Taylor Swift does a big deal. Lizzie said, my fiance and my male work bestie both got me the exact same Taylor wall hanging for my birthday. We'll send a pic in the Discord. That is iconic, incredible, and the men in your life know you well. And that is amazing, Lizzie. We love to see it. JC, it's come to the point we make a big deal about it literally. JC, that is the way of the internet these days. The way of the internet. Crimson Rose said, thinking of Midnight Rain and the contrast, she's missing award shows for a man. I just love it. I absolutely love it. Unserious, Taylor lying so she could stay with Bay. So for real. Right? But worth it. Worth it. Sorry, I'm serious. I didn't see that pop up. But no, I don't even think she was lying. I just think it was the way the events played out. You know what I mean? I feel like if Taylor would have been at the Chiefs game and recorded the tape, she would have. You know, it's not that big of a deal. Miss Blythe said, the game nearly put me in an early grave for real. Can't wait till the 8th of December for the Chiefs versus Chargers game. I pray Taylor will be there. I do believe it's a home game, right? that you guys are going to. She is more inclined to go to home games, I think, because of the way the security is worked out. Which, by the way, if you guys have seen, she also went viral because when she pulled up on the golf cart to go to the suite, the security was telling photographers, they were like, get back, get back, get back. And they like said it with like a very serious tone. And then Taylor turned to security and she goes, get back, please. And then kept walking. And so there's all these headlines that are like, Taylor checks security. Taylor reminds security to use their manners. We love that Taylor's a sweet girly who still uses her manners. Okay, I added that last one. But you know what I mean. She checked security real quick, reminding them to at least be a little kind to the photographers. So that also is a reason why Taylor is making headlines after this weekend. But yeah, definitely an absolute crazy, crazy, crazy game, you guys. It was nuts. I could not believe it. I mean, we really are a magical team, truthfully. Unserious said the Packers suck. Go Lions, go Bears, go Chiefs. Tabitha's also a Lions fan as well. So, Unserious, you and Tabitha are for the Lions, and Tamara is too. I also have a soft spot for the Lions as well. Whenever they were having those really rough seasons, and I love that their coach is so passionate. Lancaster Lynn, thank you so much for the sweet comment. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you so, so, so much. Yep, okay, there's Tabitha with the Lions. Oh, Joy loves the Bears. Okay, so we have some Bears and Lions fans as well in the chat. I love it. I absolutely live for it. The Paps were trying to, yes, get a bad picture, Crimson Rose. Sick. Sickos. They were allegedly trying to get pictures up her skirt, which is absolutely sick. Shout out to Taylor. Also, her parents were both there, which we love to see. I feel like Mama and Papa Swift, very Team Travis, which we love. So, yeah, you guys, we love to see it. We love Taylor and Travis. Again, really green flags for Benny Blanco as well. And Connie said we also got to see Aaron Rodgers lose again. He is, in my opinion, Connie, a weird dude. I cannot lie. But you guys, this was such a fun happy hour hang. Thank you for hanging with me. I love you guys so much. This was a really, really nice catch up. If you're here and you haven't given this video a thumbs up yet, please go ahead and do so. Also, if you're here, Pinky promised me that you are going to show up for Wednesday's happy hour hang at 3:30 Pacific Standard Time, you guys. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and TikTok. Also, shout out to all of our after watchers. We love you. We see you. We could not keep these happy hour hangs going without you. Also, you guys, please consider joining the membership. We have so much fun in the membership. You guys, with the membership, you get access to a members only live every Tuesday. You get access to a members only video every Friday. You also get access to our House of Hill group chat, which is truly so much fun. So you guys, definitely, please, please, please consider joining the membership. And like I said, we have a goal. Well, I have a goal of hitting 200 members before the end of the year. So I would be very, very grateful and appreciative if you helped me meet that goal. And also, I did hear you about new merch for the holidays. So I will also put that on my to-do list as well. You guys have a fantastic, fantastic rest of your night. And I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys.